financial market is enormous and possibilities are endless. And often you wonder, what's the difference between assets and which one should you choose? So let's cover some of the options you have while trading in this market. First one is commodities. Now, commodities are basic goods such as gold, grains, crude oil and even cotton. They're used in commerce for the production of other goods and services. Now you can split them into four major categories. We've got the agricultural commodities, where you can find sugar, coffee or rice, for example. The energy category, that contains gasoline or natural gas. Livestock and meat consists of live cattle or lean hogs. And metals, where you'll find gold, silver, copper, etc. Now what brings them all together is the fact that they share the same qualities and features, and there's a little difference, if any, between one commodity offered by one producer to the same commodity offered by another manufacturer. I mean, gold is still gold, no matter who you're buying it from. Now moving to equities. Equities, also known as shares, are a unit of ownership within a corporation on a stock exchange. A buyer of equity is known as the shareholder, and he hopes to profit from an increase in the value of the shares via the results of the company from its trading on an exchange. There are many types of equities, including common and preferred shares. Now, if you own stocks, for example, it means that you own a certain part of the company. The original business or owner doesn't own 100% of the whole company anymore, but rather shares it with others, like you. Now we've got the CFDs, or contract for difference, and they give you the ability to trade the difference in value of a specific asset. Now the nice thing about it is that you don't really have to own the asset in order to trade it. It's like owning a security without really owning it, but enjoying what it has to offer. Just remember, you can also lose. I'll give you an example. You think that the value of the Facebook shares is about to go up, but instead of physically buying the stock, you can buy, let's say, 10,000 CFDs, and then if you're right and the value indeed went up, you can sell your CFDs, close your trade and earn the difference. Obviously it goes both ways, and if you're wrong, you will lose. Now the benefits of trading CFDs versus physical shares are that you can use margin and thus enjoy great leverage. And that means that instead of paying the full price of the security, you pay only a small amount of its total value. Now what's more is that you don't need to pay stamp duty on any trade because you don't physically purchase them, and so transaction costs are decreased. Another option for you to trade is currency pairs. Now in order to trade currencies and gain from the change in value, you need to put them against one another. And that's exactly what a currency pair does. So here's a typical currency pair for you to check out. The Euro USD. And by the way, just so you know, it's the most traded pair of all. The currency on the left is called the base currency, and the one on the right is the quote currency. Now you can either buy it or sell it. You buy dollars using euros or sell dollars in order to get euros. The difference between the bid and the ask price is called a spread. The Euro USD typically has a 3-point spread. There are also higher volatility spreads such as the Euro Yen, but what affects the spread is the condition of the market and the volatility of the specific currency pair. Now that you have a better idea of what's being traded in the market, let's find out some of the great benefits that trading them online could give you.